What's up, gamers? My name's Corey, and today I have for you guys some Crysis 3 gameplay with HUTCH and SEANANNERS. Yes! HUTCH and SEANANNERS was in my game on the enemy team, destroying me. I'm not the greatest at Crysis 3. I'm really bad, and when you play the game early, because I did get it early because I'm awesome, you play against everyone that's actually good at the game, and I'm far from good at it. I'm terrible, and you will see that in the gameplay as HUTCH and SEANANNERS make me their bitch and destroy me a lot. I do get a few kills on SEANANNERS, I think, like 2, but that's about it. Anyhow, so my opinion based on Crysis 3 that I've played the multiplayer. If you are a Crysis fan, if you were a fan of Crysis 2, you are gonna love this game. I played Crysis 2 multiplayer. It's amazing. There's Crysis 2 maps in it, which I think is really cool. I wish Call of Duty would do that. You know, like bring the some of the old maps back as soon as the game is released, and I like that. I like that, you know, it was, I guess, the best maps. For those of you that did play the Crysis 3 2 beta, I guess it is, Crysis 2 demo, beta, whatever you want to call it, when it came out forever ago, it's Skyline, so it's that map. And I like that because I played that map, and I had my best gameplay on that map. I didn't get Crysis 2, though. I did play the beta. It was okay, but as a Call of Duty player, Crysis is it's not good for me. It's very... There's a lot going on. It's very confusing for me to figure things out properly. And what I mean by that, for those of you that never played Crysis 3, is Crysis 3 is an FPS. Crysis is a first-person shooter, and but there's a lot more to it. And as you can see here, HUTCH realizes that jumping makes you all powerful, which that's one thing I'm not used to. I'm not used to people being in the air. I've complained. I haven't complained, but I've told you this. I've told my friends at least. In Halo, I'm not good at Halo because of the jumping. As a gamer, at least me, I don't look up. I don't, like, maybe 90% of the time I do not look up. And that's just, you know, that's just how I play. There's inners killing me. That's just how I play. I do not look up in the air. So when people jump, I'm not good at aiming at them because that's not something I'm used to. You know, I've been drop shotting forever. So, you know, my technique is look down. My technique is shoot down, not shoot up. So if someone jumps, I'm screwed immediately, just because I'm not used to looking up. Also, in this game, there's more than just running around and shooting people. It's very strategic that you need to use your cloaking, your armor. The armor lets you take more bullets. If you don't have armor, you die pretty much instantly. Which, as you can see right there, I don't have my armor on, and I just get destroyed. And what it is health is 100, and armor is 100. So if you have armor on, it's twice as much to kill you. But it's very strategic, and the armor and the stealth are on the LBs, LB and left, right here. I don't know what I did. There. I failed, and Nanners destroyed me. But the armor is the left bumper, and the stealth is the right bumper. Now you can hold left bumper on all the time. You can run around with it. Stuff in previous Crysis, jumping and stuff took your armor, but in Crysis 3 you can run armor. You could use it at all times, and it doesn't drain your armor by doing jumping and stuff like that, like it did in Crysis 2. So that's kind of cool. However, if you have armor on, you move slower. So you have to strategically use your armor. You know, if you need to run away, you can't do. And here, Touch just beats me down. You can't run away if you have your armor on. You can't run as fast, and it's very confusing. Also, I use my pointer finger to aim and shoot, and I don't know if that's how everyone does it. You know, as they see games coming out and they implement the LBs and RBs a lot more often, especially Crysis, maybe I'm using the controller wrong. Here I can't shoot. You can't really shoot that far. Guns without iron sights do not have that much range, as I found out. Didn't learn, because I believe I do it again. But I used the left bumper. You know, I have to hit the left bumper, I have to take my pointer finger off the left trigger, which is my aim, aiming. So I have to stop aiming, hit the thing, and then go back into aiming without dying. So for me, Crysis 3 is just, it's confusing in battles. Now, again, like I said, I can run. Here's stealth. It makes you kind of invisible. The goal is to, when out in the open, run with stealth up. When in a battle, run with armor up. But it gets to you, at least for me, because I'm stupid, I guess. You never know. And here, Hutch just keeps jumping, and you know that's another thing. You know, you gotta strategically go in the armor, the stealth, the jump, aim, hip fire, shoot, and it's just there's a lot to it, and it's not as simple as just aim at someone and shoot your gun, you know, or hip fire and shoot your gun. So being a COD player, even though Hutch and SEANANNERS are COD players, I guess they grasp this a lot easier than I do. Got Nanners with the nade, Nanners with the nade. But for me, it's I'm not good at it. Now again, I was playing the game before it was even out. So if you do play a game before it's even out, you're most likely playing with a lot of people that are actually good at the game, people that, you know, worship the game just like COD players. If you played here, I thought I killed him right there, and I was like, yeah, oh wait, what's gone? And then it gets me. So yeah, but the whole like health, armor, and it doesn't show your health. You know, like on Battlefield, if you play Battlefield, there's a health system. It doesn't show your health on here, and if it does, I have not seen it. As you can see, look at the HUD right now, it does not show your health. And that's one thing, maybe, for me, you know, I need my health to be shown, so I know that, hey, you know, you just took damage from that fight, maybe you should go hide and wait till your health regens. It regens pretty fast, but it still doesn't regenerate instantly, you know, as soon as, it's kind of like Call of Duty, you gotta run away. But for the most part, you know, my armor's down right now, and I try to get out of the gunfight, and the only thing I really see is my armor, and that's the only stat I have. I don't really have a health stat, like if you would on Battlefield. Also, this gun right here, this is the second gun. I started using it because HUTCH and SEANANNERS was using it, and they were destroying me with it, and then I used it, and I can't aim with it. For some reason, the gun is really hard to pull down, if that makes any sense. And also, the kill cams are a little messed up. I tried to actually talk to Crysis. I tweeted at them, and they tweeted back, which, right there, they're amazing. Amazing company. They actually replied to my tweet. Most people don't reply to my tweets. Sad face. But they actually did. They were, you know, like, what's wrong with because I told them there's something wrong with the kill cams, and that maybe they should just take them out because they're usually wrong. And you know, they're very laggy, not laggy, but sometimes they're off target. Other times the sounds are really off, and it was like this in Crysis 2, so you gotta live with it, I guess. But as a Crysis 2 player, this game's amazing, and you should get it if you enjoy Crysis 2. If you're a Call of Duty player, and you're not an amazing Call of Duty player, maybe Crysis isn't for you. I mean, you might like it, you might want to check it out, but for the most part, you know, there's a lot to Crysis rather than, like, there's a lot more to Crysis than there is to just Call of Duty, you know, aiming, shooting, because, like I said, you need to be strategic with how you play, which I just can't figure it out. You need to be able to turn your, and here I can't shoot that far again, but, you know, you need to focus on the mini-map, you need to have your armor at the right time, you need to have stealth at the right time, you know, and it's just, there's a lot to it, and the fact that the stealth in the armor are the LBs and the right bumpers, it's a little confusing for me, you know, I can't hit them during a game, you know, during a gunfight, or else I'm screwed, because then I'm gonna have to aim out. So usually I just, as soon as I'm near a gunfight, I turn on my armor. Like I said, it doesn't, here I found a grenade. I didn't you know, I have to keep the armor on because I'm not going to be able to hit it in a gunfight. Now, there's some games I have played where I feel like a boss and I feel like I'm doing everything correct, but then I just get killed. And for me, it's like a 50, you know, I don't know, maybe, I'm just going to say it's me. I'm not going to say it's the game. But sometimes it seems like I can get the kills, and other times I just fail, and I don't know. You'll find yourself, or at least me, I find myself dying a lot, and I don't think it's my fault. You know, I rush in there, I get the guy off guard, I shoot my bullets into him, and then he kills me in half the bullets I shot at him, and it's just like, what? Like, what just happened? And then I watch the kill cam, and the kill cam's like, he owned you, and it's just, I don't know. For me, Crysis is it's very frustrating because I'm not good at it, but it runs great. It's a great game. It's probably amazing on PC. On console, you know, we're limited to that 30 FPS, which maybe that's why I'm bad at it. I'm not really good at 30 FPS games. And wait for it. You know what's gonna happen? Wait for it. Yep, Nanner's gonna own me. I think Nanner's killed me like 4 times. I killed him twice. So Nanners and HUTCH, they jumped on this, and they just went to town. They figured out the thing, and I didn't. This game has swimming, which I believe I swim at the end. That's amazing though. Like, I was playing this game earlier, and I jumped for that metal thing that I was just on, and I missed it. And I was like, shit, I'm gonna die. And then I even tweeted this out, just like the moment that there goes me again. Just the moment when you like fall in the water and you're like, fuck, I just died. What? Swimming, you know, it's just that little extra feature, being able to swim, which is awesome. You can't really do that in Call of Duty, which don't know why. Don't know why you haven't been able to swim in Call of Duty. But you know, it's just like you fall in water, you die in Call of Duty, and the fact that you can just like swim, even if it's like the water on the outside of the map, like I could jump right down there and then right here, you know, and just swim. Obviously, I'm at a disadvantage, but it's just a little cool, pretty awesome. If you guys, you know, check out Crysis 3. If you are a Crysis fan, you're gonna love it. I really believe that. If you're a Call of Duty fan, you might not be good at this. But HUTCH and SEANANNERS went 16 and 10, 15 and 10. I went 7 and 12. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here's my highlights. Me killing the nanners. I don't know what happened right there. Right there. There's the nannernade. The nannernade. Yeah, pound nannernade. And then a few more kills. I like this. Kind of shows you your highlights. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys